everyone. Welcome to the next class of Yoga with Carlton. So as usual, as you're going through your class, keep the focus on yourself, not allowing yourself to be distracted. Stay very, very focused on what you're doing and being present. As part of today's class, you will need a strap that might assist you in some of the poses. If you have a towel that you could use to support you on some of the poses, and also you can roll the towel up and use it as a roll for some of the poses later on. If you have a block, also a block will assist. You can use a block, doubling it up, placing it between your thighs at the appropriate moment for some of the poses that we'll be doing. If you have some water, keep some water close by so that you're not allowing yourself to become dehydrated as you're going through your class today. So keep your focus throughout your class. Come into a seated position and sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Align the back of your skull with your sacrum. And bring your arms onto your thighs and feel as if you're gliding your thighs forward, creating space in the tops of your hips and your hip flexors. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Close your eyes and give yourself a moment or two just to feel how your body feels. Feeling for areas of tightness, areas of discomfort. And you may also feel some resistance. So notice what your body feels in this moment and be responsive to your body's needs. So your intent today is to feed your body what it needs. Not going too deep, but just understanding or being aware of what your body needs, providing the right amount of breath, the right amount of effort as you're going through your poses. So with Ujjayi, so as you breathe in through the nose and expand your ribs. So inhale through the nose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, keep the chest lifted, keep your feet active. You're holding for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose, exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly's all the way back in. Relax your belly and then breathe in through the nose. Feel your back ribs as they open out towards your armpits. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Keep chest lifted. Keeping the spine long. Keep the spine long and keep holding on to the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your belly. Pressing down into sit bones. And then breathe in, lengthen the spine. So lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Keep inhaling as you lengthen your mid ribs away from your lower ribs. Keep inhaling as your upper ribs lengthens up towards the sky. Holding on to the breath and allowing the breath to penetrate deep into cell tissues. And exhale. As you exhale, exhale completely. Belly's pulling in. Shoulders relax down away from your ears. And then release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Setting up for your pranayama. The soles of your feet together. The toes are flexed back towards your shins. Your heels, they're about 12 to 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Bring your hands back behind you so you're on your fingertips. And then push the floor away, feeling your chest rise and feeling the lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Pranayama today is Kapalabhati breathing in Balakan. So feet are forward, press the heels together, press the ball of your foot together. Now take a partial inhale through the nose. And then sharp exhale through the nose, moving the belly. 60 pumps. Keeping chest lifted. Bring your hands forward of your shins. Exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely. Touch into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel your ribs as they expand towards the side. The shoulders relax away from your ears and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release. Breathe in, push the floor away as you come all the way back up to seated. Your next pose is in shoelace, seated shoelace, alternate nostril breathing. So bring your right foot towards the left edge of your mat and bring your left foot over your right thigh by your knee. Reach your heels away from you. If this is a difficult reach, place your left foot onto your right calf and you're creating a double right angle. If that is a difficult reach, place your left foot onto the floor, reach heels away from you, or stay in cross-leg seated. Fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 10. Block both nostrils and hold the breath, hold for 10. So your chest is lifted, your spine is long. Your feet are active, toes are flexed to shins, heels are reaching away from you. Exhale through the left nostril for 10. Exhale completely. Inhale, left nostril for 10. Block left nostril, both nostrils are blocked, hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Your left foot reaches towards the right edge of your mat and your right foot is placed over your left thigh, just above the knee. You're reaching out with the heels and toes are flexed back. That's a difficult reach. Make the adjustment so you feel this into hips, not into your knees. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your thumb to block off left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril for 10. Lock both nostrils, hold the breath for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale, right for 10. Lock both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. And then release. Unwind the cross of your legs and bring the soles of your feet together. Your heels, they're 12 to 15 inches away from pelvic bone. Bring your hands back behind you and lift the chest as you feel as if you're pushing the floor away for chest opener. Now breathe in deeply for 10. Hold the breath for 10. As you hold, keep the spine long and feel the energy of the breath as it moves through your body. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it all the way in. Pull it up. Uddiyana, feel your ribs are expanding to the side. Your neck is relaxed and the shoulders are away from your ears. And then inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Spinal twist is your next pose. So bring your right foot across, so your right foot, your right heel is under your left hip, and your left foot eases across towards the right for half lotus. The left foot is now by your right hip. If you want to use a strap, you're placing the strap around your left foot, and your left hand reaches around the back by your right hip, and you either take hold of your take hold of your left foot with your right hand, or take hold of the strap, or slide your hands down into your clothing. As you breathe in, stretching your right arm up, opening your right side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm across your left thigh. Align your chin with your chest. And then as you breathe in, pressing down into your sit bone and lengthening the ribs up away from waist. Keeping the spine long. And as you breathe out, pull belly in as you spiral to the left. Focus on the area beneath your navel. And then breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Keep inhaling as you lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. Keeping the length, and as you breathe out, you're spiraling towards the left. As you breathe in, expand your ribs out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, as you spiral towards the left, soften your shoulders away from your ears. One more breath in, deep breath. Feel for lengthening the spine. Feel as if you've been drawn right up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the left. Inhale, release. Ease your way back to center and change the cross of your legs. Half lotus with your right foot on top of your left thigh by your hip. This is a difficult reach, then stay in cross-legged seated position. If you're using the strap is down around your right foot, and the strap comes by your left hip. Your right hand comes around and you take hold of the strap with your right hand, or you're taking hold of your right foot with your right hand. Pressing down into sit bones, breathing and lengthening your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm across against your right thigh. Now pressing down into sit bone and breathing, stretching your ribs up away from waist. Keeping the length, and as you breathe out, spiraling towards the right. Your chin is aligned with your chest. Now breathe in deeply and feel your ribs as they open out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, spiral to the right. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, spiraling towards the right. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. And straighten both legs in front of you, forward. From here, your next pose is half lotus. Is shoelace. So in your shoelace pose, bring your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat and place your left foot over your right thigh just above the knee, creating a double right angle with your feet. If this is a difficult reach, then stay in cross-leg seated position. Your right hand moves down by your right hip, reach the hand about 12 inches away from you. Now press down into your left sit bone, stretch your left arm up on inhale. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down to the floor. Your left foot is pressing against your left forearm or your tricep. Try not to have your foot against your elbow. And as you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Now breathe in and move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, keep sending your left sit bone down as you fold over your right thigh. Breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper. If you can go further, your forearms will come down to the floor, but keep pressing your left sit bones down. Don't compromise the pose by easing your sit bones away from floor. Last breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, allow your body just to melt over your right thigh. Inhale, release. And ease on up and change the cross of your legs. Your left foot eases towards the right edge of the mat, and your right foot has come over your left thigh. Reach out with your heels, toes are flexed back to shins. Your left hand is by left hip. Reach the hand away about 12, maybe 15 inches away. Press down into right sit bones, breathing, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm comes down onto the floor. Your right foot is pressing against your right forearm or tricep. Pressing back down into your right sit bone and breathing, lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. Feet still active. Now breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your foot. So your chest is moving towards your right foot. As you breathe in, expanding your ribs. And as you breathe out, allowing your body just to melt a little deeper into pose. So notice where you're feeling this in your body, and then breathe there, deep breath. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt forward. Inhale, release. Ease on up and unwind the cross of your legs. Reach both legs forward and feeling for opening and releasing into the knees. Your next pose is a side bend with one leg straight. So you're straightening your left leg. Keep the left leg reaching straight forward. Now tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin and your feet are active. If you want to go further today, then bring your right foot back behind you so your heel is by your right glute. And then reach your thighs as far away from you as you can. If you're feeling discomfort here, then bring your right foot back so the foot is tucked in, or don't take your feet so wide. Your right hand is now taking hold of your right ankle if your foot has come behind you. Otherwise, just bring your right hand back, place the hand onto the floor. Pressing down into left sit bones, breathing, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down so it's on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear with your left shoulder. If you're not holding your ankle with your right hand, lift your right arm up, reach it back, 12 inches from the floor. Now breathe in and lengthen your side ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder back away from your ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. Feel for energizing this area. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open to the sky as you glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Feel as if you're lifting diaphragm as you move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Second arm position. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reaching your right arm to the sky, spread the fingers. Feel as if they're beams reaching through the fingertips. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that right arm straight back, chest opening. Now relax your chest and then breathe into your chest. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach that right arm back. Feel as if you're taking bone away from bone. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reaching your right arm to the sky. And as you breathe out, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward over your right ear. As you breathe in, keep lifting your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm forward over right ear. So your feet are still active, spreading the toes. The balls of your foot is spreading. Now breathe in and expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing the hands down either side of your front foot. If your hamstrings are feeling really tight, then bend your left knee, heels contract to sit bone, and reach forward with the ball of your foot, spreading the toes. Keep the back of the neck long. Now breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're allowing your body to melt forward over your left thigh. As you breathe in, lift your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, folding a little more. So notice where you're feeling this most, and then breathe into this area. Deep breath, finding the right amount of energy for this. And as you breathe out, allowing your body just to melt forward. So notice whether you're hanging back or pushing forward. Just finding out what your body needs and feed your body what it needs. The last breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, letting your body just melt forward over your left thigh. Inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. And change the cross of your legs. Your right foot reaches straight forward, reach out through the balls of your foot. Tuck your left foot in so the foot presses against your thigh. Your left heel is by the groin. If you want to go further today, bring your left foot up and place your left foot back so your heel is now by your left glute. Moving the thighs as far away from you as they can, away from each other as they can. Your left hand is now by your hip, reach your back fingertips on the floor. If your heel has moved back by your glute, take hold of your ankle. Then breathe in, stretching your right arm up, opening the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Lift your left arm up, reach it back for neck release. Now breathe in and lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Focus on your lower part of your belly, and as you breathe in, move your belly away from pelvis. Feel your diaphragm as it lifts up. Chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest to the sky as you glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Chin lower slightly towards the right side of your chest. Second arm position. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm to sky. Spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, as you move your chest forward, reaching your left arm straight back, chest opening. Breathe into heart. Deep breath. Feel but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, sending that left arm straight back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reaching your left arm to sky, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, stretch your left arm forward over your left ear. Now breathe in deeply and keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach forward with the left fingertips. As you breathe in, keep lifting your right side ribs away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, reach. Keep sending that left arm forward. As you breathe in, expand your ribs out to side. And as you breathe out, fold forward so the hands are down either side of your right foot. Can take hold of the foot, take hold of the ankle or the calf, or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Breathing into back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, your body melts over your right thigh. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Push the floor away on the next breath. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. You're coming into your abdominal sequence now, so you'll be lying down on your back. Move everything out of the way that you don't need. If your back is tweaky, then you can place your towel or your blanket into a few folds and have it lined up under your back. And then if your back is also tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet on the floor, like so. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Or you can lift your feet up off the floor with the knees bent. So if your back is tweaky, when you inhale, you lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. You hold the breath. You exhale, curl elbows up and reach your elbows to left knee. Pull lower belly down to floor. Then inhale, back to center. As you exhale, lower your head and shoulders down, but you'll do a few more. You can also keep one foot on the floor, lifting the other foot up. So inhale, head and shoulders are up. You pause. When you exhale, you curl your tailbones up and you reach your elbows to left knee. Pull belly down. You can also straighten that left leg straight forward. Coming back to center and lower down. If you're coming through the full expression of the pose, lift both feet up off the floor. Bend the knees, so the knees are aligned with your hips, your heels are below the knees, and the toes are flexed to shins. Press your lower back to floor, and then breathe in, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your elbows to your left knee, straighten your right leg. Your right leg, it reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip. And then reaching your right thigh forward away from waist, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Left elbow to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Now curl tailbones up, and then reach. Reach your left leg forward away from waist. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up, elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. Your right leg reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Spread the toes and reach out with the boards of your feet. Contract heels to sit up. Now curl tailbones up and then reaching your right leg forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees and hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Both elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Reach your right elbow up. Now curl tailbones up and then reach. Feel for unlocking that left hip as you stretch your left leg forward. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, both elbows to left knee, straighten right leg. Reach your right foot forward. Feel the unlocking of your right hip. Keep sending your right thigh away from pelvis. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum presses down. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Both elbows to your right knee, straighten your left leg. Now reach your left leg forward. Feel for unlocking that left hip. Send your thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Now keep sending that right thigh away from you. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. You reach out with the balls of your foot. Heels contract to sit bone. Now curl tailbones up and then reach. Keep sending that left leg forward. Pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. And place your feet down onto the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together so your knees are out towards the side. And relax your arms down by your side. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And breathe into where you're feeling this most. Giving yourself time to notice how each pose is affecting your body. In this way, you're learning to track what is going on for you. Taking one more breath into your area. And then from there, release. Your next pose is frog lifting through. In your frog lifting through, you will be lying down on your back. So you're lying down on your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You're lifting your feet up off the floor. The knees are reaching out towards the side, aligning the top of the thighs with your hips. Your heels, they are aligned with your knees, and the toes are flexed back towards your shins. So I'll do this pose sideways on. Again, if your back is tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet up against the wall in this way, but you'll be lying down on your back, so your back is continually supported. So lie down on your back, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet off the floor and move your knees out towards the side. Toes are flexed towards your shins. Heels are reaching away from you. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up and reach your thighs, knees out towards the side. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up and then send your thighs out towards the side. Reach your elbows up. Feel the broadening across your back. Now keep sending thighs out towards the side. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now reach your thighs, knees out towards the side. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, lower pelvis. This down, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up and relax the back of your head into hands. Move chin away from chest. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Now send. Keep reaching thighs to the side. Flex the toes to shins and reach heels away from your ankles. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up. Send your thighs, knees towards the side. Lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Now keep sending thighs to the side. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Use your hands at the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together. Place your feet to the floor and set up for bridge. Bridge is your next pose. So in your bridge pose, you're lying down on your back. You're reaching down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. Line up your heels with your sit bones or have your heels so they're hip distance apart. Your arms are relaxed down by your side. Turn the palm of the hands up and relax the shoulders away from your ears. Press your feet to floor and then breathe in, telescoping the ribs as you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe up, push the floor away with your feet as you lift your pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe, breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift up. Feel for pushing the floor away as you lift. As you breathe in, breathe into belly And move your belly away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lifting up, send the thighs and knees forward. Don't allow your knees to flare to side. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Now feel the energy in your feet. Exhale, lift up, push the floor away, lengthen ankles away from heels, and feel the energy as it moves through your whole body. Breathe into your side ribs. Feel for opening the side ribs to the armpits. And as you breathe out, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. One more breath. You breathe into your spot. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Keep the tilt until you're down. And then notice how your body feels in this stage. Roll to your left side. Keep the neck relaxed. Right hand is down by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come all the way up into your seated position. Okay, noticing what you're feeling. Your next pose today will come into your salutations. So come to stand. No, we won't. We'll come into your dolphin. Just to open up the shoulders. So in your dolphin pose, you're measuring up, your hands are onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are down onto the floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. If your shoulders tweaking, you can clasp your hands in this way. Relax neck and shoulders, looking at your own knees or your own toes. Now inhale into upper back, lift, spread upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then reach back, moving chest to thighs and knees. Keep the back of the neck long. Now breathe into upper back, deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart. And as you breathe out, reach back, reach your heels to the floor, moving chest to thighs and knees. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expanding your ribs out towards your armpits. Now use your forearms, exhale, push the floor away. Feel as if you're reaching your fingertips forward. If you're going further, bring your feet at hip distance apart. And then anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. As you breathe in, breathe into your left hip. Feel the moving left thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're stretching your left leg back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, send your left thigh away from hips. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot back down to floor. Anchor your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, smoothly reaching your right leg back. Spread the toes and the balls of your foot. Breathe into right hip. Feel the easing right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send in your right thigh back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, keep moving your right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen your right thigh away, right leg away from you as you place your right foot to floor. Now breathe into your heart, deep breath, feel the energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, as you pull your belly in, move chest to thighs and knees, reach your heels to floor. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way down to floor. You take a breath in embryo, arms are relaxed down by your side and shoulders relaxed down by your ears. Taking a couple of breaths, noticing what your body's feeling, and making this a part of your practice so that you feel the changes that are going on and as they are occurring in your own body. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Push the floor away and come all the way up to stand. Stand at the front of your mat for your salutations. So stand with your feet together. If your back is feeling tweaky, bring your feet a little bit wider so the feet are hip distance apart. Pressing down with your feet. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Lift your chest. Now inhale, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Feel for lengthening up as you lift your chest, you lift your back ribs. Keeping the spine long. And as you exhale, fold forward, that is pulling in, hands to floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if you need. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Soften the shoulders down. Now exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. From here, bend the knees, bend the elbows, keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. All the way to the floor. Lengthen your legs back, bring your hands forward for low cobra, 12 inches. Now breathe in and move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Wrap the shoulders, feel the broadening across your back. Lunge, breathe in, step, left leg forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad your right knee. Push the floor away as you stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Right leg steps forward, forward bend. Keeping the neck relaxed. And as you breathe in, stand up. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step right leg back. Bend the right knee. Pad the knee if you need. Press into your right shin as you stretch your arms to the sky. Left heel is easing back towards your right left hip. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, bend the knees, bend the elbows as you lower down. Hands forward, low cobra. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Feel as if your ankles are squeezing toward each other. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Bend the knees for chair pose, and as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach your arms up, feel them wrapping the shoulders. Good. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, flatten the hands to the floor and step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Low cobra, breathe in, move chest, ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. Soften the shoulders away from ears. And exhale, release. Lower down, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Is your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Turn your right foot forward slightly. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend the front knee and reach back into the edge of your right foot. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, bend the knees, lower down or come straight down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders and press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward for warrior one. Your right foot is by your right hand. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend the front knee. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back. Downward dog. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, hop your legs between the hands. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, breathe in, bend the knees, sweeping your arms to the sky. Sit as if you're sitting on a stool. Press your feet to floor and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, stand hands together at your chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Sweeping your arms up to the sky for lunge. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees. And as you exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Hands forward, low cobra. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back. Dog. Lunge, inhale, step. Left leg forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Left leg, right leg steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step right leg back, bend the right knee, and stretching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Shoulders soften away from it. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step, right leg forward between the hands. Place left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step forward, left leg for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Tailbone is tucking down and belly is pulling in. Relax your arms down by your side. Take a drink if you need. We're moving into your next phase of poses. Stand at the front of your mat. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, sweeping your arms up to the sky. Chair pose. Sit a little deeper. Press down with your feet. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lift the belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to floor. Back of the neck is long. Now breathe in and move your chest forward, away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Reaching back into heels. From here, bend the knees, and as you exhale, bend the elbows, lower down, shoulders are last to come down, keep the elbows tucked in. Push all the way to the floor, hands forward, low cobra. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, reaching your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders and press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior one, as you breathe in, step, left foot forward by your left hand. Ease your right foot slightly towards the right edge of the mat. Then push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Bend the front knee, the front thighs parallel towards the floor. You're reaching back into the edge of your right foot. Feet are hip distance apart in width waist. They're about 4 feet, 3.5 feet away in length. Press down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping the ribs up, growing the spine. And as you breathe out, sit a little deeper into pose, bellies in. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck for brain cradling. As you breathe in, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, curl pubic bone to navel. Press back into your edge of your right foot and then breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, chest lifts, reaching elbows to sky. On the next breath, feel for lifting belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, reaching elbows to sky, curl pubic bone to navel. Inhale, release, ease on up, and bring your hands down either side of your front foot. From here, your next pose is easy twisting warrior. Your right hand is onto the floor, lining up the fingers with the toes of your left foot. You can have your right hand slightly ahead by about 3 to 4 inches. And then as you press back into your right leg, breathe in, sweeping your left arm to sky. And as you press into your left foot, roll chest open towards the left. As you breathe in, glide your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach. Feel as if you're reaching your left arm straight up, reach it back away from your left ear. Press back into your right leg and then breathe in, lengthening your ribs forward on your right side. And as you press into your left foot, rolling chest open as you reach your left fingertips to sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and place your right knee to the floor. Set up for lounge lunge. Bring your right hand forward about 10 inches ahead of your right shoulder. Use your left hand to traction your left thigh forward. Reach back into your right leg, press into the top of your right foot, and then breathe in. Glide your ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open to the inside of your left foot, left thigh. As you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, moving your chest closer towards your left thigh. Now feel like a slinky cat. You're sending your right leg away from you and then glide. Feel as if you're gliding the ribs along the floor. They're not touching. You just keep moving the ribs forward. And as you press into your left foot, move your chest closer towards your left thigh. Keep sending your right leg away from you. Squeeze your left thigh towards your chest. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, press your left foot to the floor as you move your chest closer towards your left thigh. The right leg lengthens back away from you. Inhale, release. Ease your hands either side of your front foot and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Bring your hands forward for low cobra. Now breathe in and move your chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back, shoulders down. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Other side, as you breathe in, step your right leg forward by your right hand for warrior one. Easing your left foot slightly towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Bend the front knee. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening your left ankle away from your left foot. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper, sending your right thigh forward. Bind the hands behind your head and neck for brain cradling. Now breathe in and lift your sternum. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. On the breath, press back into your left heel and feel as if you're lengthening ankles away from heel. And as you breathe out, press your right foot to the floor, lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Last breath, expanding your ribs, feel the opening into upper back. And as you breathe out, release. Release your hands down either side of your front foot. Set up for twisting, easy twisting lunge. your left hand is flat onto the floor, or place your left hand onto a block. Reach back into your edge of your left foot and then breathe in. Lengthen through the left side, reaching your right arm to the sky. And as you breathe out, as you press your right foot to the floor, reach your right arm up to the sky. As you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, rolling the chest open towards the right, reach your right arm back. Keep spreading the fingers. Now breathe in and lengthening your side ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor and then open out a little more. Keep reaching back into your left heel. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Set up a lounge lunge. Your left hand comes forward about 10 to 12 inches ahead of your shoulder. Your right hand is tractioning your right thigh forward. You reach back into your left leg and then breathe in, gliding the ribs forward on your left side. And as you breathe out, move your left side ribs to the inside of your right thigh. Now breathe in, anchor into your left leg and then move your belly forward away from pelvis. Your chest moves to chin. Press your right foot to the floor and move your chest to the inside of your right leg. Use your right arm to squeeze your thigh towards your chest. Now breathe in and feel as if you're almost lying down onto your left hip and glide your left side ribs away from left hip. Feel as if the ribs are coming into left armpit. And as you breathe out, moving your chest to the inside of that right leg. That left leg is lengthening away from you. You should feel this in the left side ribs. So last breath in, deep breath. Keep gliding, lengthening, opening the intercostal muscles on your left side. Both feet are active. Press into your right leg on the exhale and then open out towards the right. Inhale, release. Use your hands either side of your front foot and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now exhale, keep elbows tucked in as you lower down. All the way to floor. Low cobra, breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening the legs back. Squeeze ankles towards each other. Let your shoulders be soft away from ears. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands for warrior two. Your feet, they are about 3.5 feet away from you. Line up the back foot, your right foot with the short edge of the mat. Line up your left heel with the arc of your right foot. Bend the knees, your arms are reaching to side. The back of your skull is aligned with your sacrum. Your next pose is reverse warrior. So as you breathe in, reaching your right arm up, opening your right side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse. The right hand is now below or above your right knee. Reach your left arm to sky. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen right ankle away from your right foot. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your left arm up and over your left ear. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Pressing down into both legs and then breathe in. Lift your belly. Lift your diaphragm. Feel your chest moves to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm over left ear. On the next breath, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your right hand to support your head and neck. From here, your next pose is interlock. So slide your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. And then slide it all the way under and bring it around to bind with your right hand by your left glute or your left thigh. If that is a difficult reach for you today, then place a block by your left foot and place your left hand onto the block, or have your left hand onto the floor. You're rolling your chest open towards the right. So as you press back into your right leg, breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe in and keep drawing chest forward towards your chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. One more breath here, deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Your next pose is twisting warrior. So your hands are either side of your front foot. You step your right leg back and then push the floor away as you're coming up for warrior one. Place your left hand onto left hip. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh and knee, make a fist. Place your left hand on top. As you reach back into your right leg, breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open to the left. Deep breath, inhale. Keep lengthening right side ribs forward. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. One more breath, deep breath. Feel the moving belly away from pelvis. As you press your left foot to the floor, rolling chest open to left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels. And as you breathe out, bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows tucked in as you lower down. Place the block between your ankles. If you don't have a block to place between your ankles, just reach your legs straight back. And then from here, clasp your hands behind your back. From here, as you breathe in, lift your legs, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, reach your arms down towards your heels. Keep sending your legs back. Stay here. And as you breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your arms down to heels. Tailbone tucks to the heels. Taking two more breaths here. Deep breath. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach your shoulders down away from ears. Inhale, release. Place your feet to the floor, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back curl, toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Other side, as you breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands for warrior two. Line up your left foot, short edge of the mat, your front heels, the arc of the front foot. Arms are reaching out to side. From here, reverse warrior. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm up, open left side of the body. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above your left knee. Reach your right arm up, reach it over your ear. Bend your right knee. Press your left leg to floor. And then breathing, keep lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm over your ear. If your back feels tricky, bring your left hand higher up onto your hip. You can even slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto the right hip. Now breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. Feel as if your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Left arm supports your head. From here, coming straight into interlock. You're sliding your right arm down and on the inside of your right leg. Left arm reaches around the back and behind the hands. If that is not accessible for you today, place your right hand onto the floor by your foot, or place your right hand onto a block. And as you breathe in, as you glide the ribs forward on your right side, and as you breathe out, rolling chest open to left. As you breathe in, press into your right foot, and then glide your ribs along your right thigh. Press your left foot to the floor, roll chest open to the left. Glide both shoulders down. One more breath. Breathe into where you're feeling this most. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor. Ease your right foot slightly towards the right edge of the mat. And then place your right hand onto right thigh by hip. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your left elbow over your right thigh, knee for twisting warrior. Place your right hand on top. Reach back into your left leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. Keep the neck relaxed. Your left ear is with left shoulder. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you press your right foot to the floor, glide your right hip back, rolling chest open. One more breath, deep breath. Spread the energy of the breath through your back. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your right leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, lower down or bend the knees and lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Lower all the way down to floor. Hands are forward for low cobra. Now breathe in and move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, warrior two, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your back foot, your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Line up the front heel, arc of the back foot. Stretch your arms out to side. Bend the front knee. Front thighs parallel towards the floor. Eagle. On the next breath as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, sink a little deeper. Keep sending your left thigh forward. Breathe into upper back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lift your elbows up. Reach your elbows forward. Now press into both feet and then breathe in. Lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward for emu. Your elbow tips are reaching down towards the floor. Your forehead is relaxing into forearms. Breathe into lower back. Feel as if you're lengthening away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your left thigh forward away from that hip. As you breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, press back into the edge of your right foot. Inhale, release. Release the hands to floor. Place your left hand on the inside of your right thigh. Reach your right hand back towards your right foot. Set up for head to ankle prep. So from here, press your left arm into the midpoint of your left thigh and then breathe in. Glide the ribs away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, move your chest towards bring your forehead towards your right foot and open your left side ribs to the left. Now balloon the breath into your left side ribs, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep sending your left thigh away from you as you bring your forehead closer towards your right foot. One more breath here, deep breath. You're lengthening away from sacrum, side ribs, low ribs. And as you breathe out, bringing your forehead closer towards that right foot. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your left foot back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, bend the elbows lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, breathe in, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the pushing flow away in your downward dog. Other side, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands for warrior two. Reach your arms out to the side. Your back foot is square to the short edge of the mat, line at the front heel with the arc of the back foot. Eagle on the next breath as you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee and go a little deeper. Breathe into upper back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lift your elbows up, reach your elbows forward. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, shoulders soften down. Emu, on the next breath, press both feet to the floor and then lift your belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing your forehead down towards your forearms. Your forearms are reaching to floor. As you press your right foot to floor, as you breathe in, gliding your right ribs away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper into pose. Now breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, reach back to the edge of your left foot. One more breath here, breathing into your area. And exhale, release. Your next pose is head to ankle prep. Your right hand is now on the midpoint of your right thigh. Your left arm is reaching back towards your left foot. You press your right arm against your thigh, press your right foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, balloon the breath into your right ribs. And as you breathe out, bringing your forehead towards your left ankle, left foot. Keep sending your right thigh to the side. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, keep energizing that right hip as you bring your forehead closer towards the left ankle. Last breath, deep breath, inhale, move. Keep ballooning the breath into your intercostal muscles on the right side. And as you breathe out, open your right side ribs more. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in as you lower all the way to floor. Hands forward for low cobra. Now breathe in, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release, lower down and press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing flow away in your downward dog. On the next breath, warrior two. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Arms reach out to side. Bend the front knee and go a little deeper into pose. Archer, as you breathe in, stretch your left arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your right arm around the back and bind your hands. If you're not able to bind, use a strap to bind, or use clothing to bind, or use something else to bind. Whatever you can use. Press down into both legs, and as you breathe in, lift your chest. Feel as if your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Now feel the strength in your own legs And then breathe in, feel right from pelvic bowl, lifting belly, lift diaphragm, raise your chest as if up towards the sky. Now reach your left elbow up. On exhale, glide the shoulders down, but elbow still reaches the sky. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Keep hold of the hand or the strap. Capoeira, press both feet to floor. And as you breathe in, raise your belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Your left elbow reaches to the floor. Your right elbow is reaching to sky. Keep the bind if you can. Now breathe in, keep lengthening left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. One more breath here, deep breath, inhale. Keep moving side ribs away from that left hip. And exhale, coming deeper into pose. Inhale, release the hands and set up for your next pose, which is extended twisting warrior. Extended twisting warrior. So from here, bring your right hand down on the outside of your left foot. That right hand could also be placed onto a block. And then breathe in, sweep your left arm out and up towards the sky, rolling the chest open to the left. Reach back into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your right side. Press your left foot to the floor as you roll your chest open, reaching your left fingertips to sky. Breathe into lower back. Lengthen lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right leg, opening out towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Ease your right foot across, ease your left foot across towards the right edge of the mat for pigeon. From here, send your right leg straight back and use your left hand against your left thigh. As you bear down into pelvis, breathe in, keep lifting belly up away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward over your left shin. Keep reaching your right leg back and away from you. Now breathe in and lengthen lower ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding all the way over towards the floor. Breathe into lower back, lengthen lower ribs, mid ribs, upper ribs. And exhale, come deeper, bellies in. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, step your left foot back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Now breathe in and rise up to the tips of your toes. And as you breathe out, reach back. Heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Bellies in. Feel for creating space in the tops of your hips. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands, warrior two. Your feet are about 3 feet away from each other, maybe 3.5. Arms reach out to side. Bend the front knee, the thighs parallel towards the floor. Your next pose is archer. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your left arm around the back and bind the hands. If you're not able to bind the hands, use a strap to bind. Press into both legs, and as you breathe in, lift your chest as if your chest comes to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe in and lift up. Lift up a little bit more. Keep lifting chest as if up towards the sky. And as you exhale, reach your right elbow straight up. Glide the shoulder down. Elbow continues to reach the sky. Capoeira. As you breathe in, press both feet to floor and then lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing your right elbow to floor, reaching your left elbow to sky. Press both feet to floor and then breathe in. Feel as if you're moving your side ribs, right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Feel this opening into right hip. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down on the either side of your front foot. And then place your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. That left hand could also be placed onto a block. Extended twisting warrior. So as you breathe in, reach back into your left leg. Lengthen through the left side. Reach your right arm up to sky. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. Now breathe in and keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. Press your right foot to floor and then open up towards the right a little bit more. Relax your neck. Your left ear is with left shoulder. Now breathe in. Press your right foot to floor. Lengthen your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip back. Right sit bones reaches back towards left heel. The right arm is reaching to sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor and ease your right foot towards the left edge of your mat for pigeon. Send your left leg straight back away from you. Hands are under the shoulders. Bear down into pelvis, and as you breathe in, stretching, lengthening the ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward over your right shin. Now breathe in and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold a little deeper. Breathe into where you're feeling this most. Deep breath. And exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, send your left thigh back as you reach your right thigh forward. Your feet, they're still active, spreading the toes, the balls of your feet. Inhale, release. Walk your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your right foot back, step it back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. From here, on the next breath, bend the knees, hop your legs between the hands, and coming down into a seated position. Straighten your legs straight forward, and you're sitting up tall. As you press down into sit bones, breathe in, reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands to the floor, taking hold of your feet, the ankles or the calves. Keep the neck relaxed. Now from your pelvic bowl, press your sit bone to floor, and then breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. With a flat back, exhale, fold forward. Chest is coming down towards your shins. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe into your mid-back, deep breath. And as you exhale, allow your body to melt forward. As you breathe in, expanding your ribs out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, folding a little more. One more breath. Feel your sit bones presses down, and then you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you ease on up. From here, your next pose is spinal twist. So you're lying down on your back. You bend the knees, arms to the side. Bend the knees and draw the knees towards the chest. Then from here, as you breathe in, press your lower back to floor, draw the knees to chest. And as you breathe out, allow your knees to come as close towards your left armpit as you can. Bring your left arm down on the top of your right thigh. Ease your head to the opposite direction away from your knees. Now breathe in and move belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allow your right shoulder to relax away from ear. As you breathe in, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, let go a little bit more. One more breath here, deep breath, inhale. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release. Release your left arm by out towards the left side. Reach your right arm down by your right glute. And if you can, take hold of your left foot with your right hand. Then ease your right foot back. So you're opening, you feel this into the top of your left thigh. And then from here, take hold of your right foot and tuck your right foot in by your left. Then from here, as you breathe in, keep lengthening your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear with right shoulder. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending both thighs away from you. One more breath, deep breath, lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. And exhale, relax your neck. Release your arms out to side. And as you breathe in, release your feet and come back to center. On the next breath, breathe in, press your lower back to floor, lift your feet away from floor. And as you breathe out, fold over towards the right armpit as close as you can. Your right hand is now onto the top of your left thigh, onto the thigh or by your hip. Your head is in the opposite direction to knees. As you breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, allow your knees just to soften towards your right armpit. One more breath, you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, relax your jaw. Release your right arm out towards the right side. Reach your left arm back down, take hold of your ankle or your foot, and then ease your right foot towards your right glute. Left arm comes around and takes hold of the foot. Tuck your feet together, and then breathe in, move your belly away from pelvis. Keep hold of your feet, and as you breathe out, soften your left shoulder away from left ear. As you breathe in, as you press down into your right hip, lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending both thighs away from you. Now breathe into your heart as you draw chest to chin. And as you breathe out, move your thighs, keep sending thighs away from you. Left shoulders relax away from ears. Inhale, release. Arms are out to the side. Release your left foot. Place your left sole of your left foot onto the floor. And then place the sole of your right foot to the floor. Breathe in. Press your glutes to the floor and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, slightly tilt tailbone. On the next breath, straighten your left leg straight forward away from you. And then straighten right leg. Relax your arms down by your side, set up for your final pose, Shavasana. Arms relaxed down by your side, shoulders relaxed down away from your ears. Close your eyes and let go into your final pose into Shavasana. Relax the back of your skull and let your shoulders just be away from your ears, letting go completely. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes and eye sockets. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. As you let your shoulders relax, letting go of your upper back, letting go of your mid back, slight tuck in tailbones as you feel a release into lower back. Relax your thighs, your hamstrings, your quadriceps. Soften the back of your knees. And relax your calves. Lengthen your calves down towards your ankles. Relax your calves, your ankles, your shins. Relax your feet and relax your toes. Now relax your arms, your shoulders. Relax triceps and biceps. Relax your elbows, your forearms, and relax your wrists, relax your hands, relax your fingers. Soften your belly and feel this opening into lower back. Relax the area around your heart, so you're creating the space so your heart can just be still. Giving your heart space to breathe. Relax your mind. Giving yourself a moment to let go of the kind of thoughts that weigh you down. Let go of anything that does not serve you. Taking time to consider all that you have done that has brought you to the place that you are right now. Take time to feed your body the right amount, giving your body what it needs when it needs it. Now feel the energy that's moving through your body now. Feel the edges of your skin, the edges of your heart, the edges of your lungs. Feel the edges of your toes and fingertips. And feel how complete, how contained you are. Feeling the fullness of yourself, your own beauty. Begin to move your fingertips and the tips of your toes. Breathe into your edges. Allow yourself to be fully energized. Now on your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And on the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close. Allow your body to ease side to side, forward and back. On the next breath, roll to your left side. Keep the neck relaxed. Place your right hand down by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up. Use left hand to support your head. Sit up tall and bring hands together. The thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Take a moment and congratulate yourself for your practice. And thank you for allowing me to guide. As we finish with the breath. Deep breath. Feel the energizing your body. And exhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Keep yourself hydrated. Epsom salt, magnesium salt, Dead Sea salt, Himalayan. And come back soon. Take care. Have a fantastic day. Well done. See you soon.